Hi everyone. So hopefully last lesson you managed to do some work on area of similar shapes. So today we're going to look at volume of similar shapes. So this works in the same way as area does. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do two examples with you now on why the volume is what it is. Okay, so how we work out volume scale factors, and then I'm going to go through two questions like I did last time where we work out a missing volume and we work out a missing length. So let's have a look at these. So first of all, like I was getting you to do last time, we're going to work out the scale factor for the length. Okay, so scale factor length. You might already have an idea of how this is going to go today because it's very similar to area, but we're not going to square. You can probably figure it out. So we're going from 2 to 4, so this was a scale factor of times by 2. Okay, so let's work out the volume for each of the shapes. So to work out volume, you multiply these. This is a cube, so you do length times width times height. So 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8. I hope nobody's thinking 6 in their head there. Okay, and then we do 4 times 4 times 4, which is 64. So now what we need to do is we need to figure out how you would get from 8 to 64 for the volume. Well, you would times by 8. 8 8s are 64. So the scale factor for volume in this shape is times by 8. Okay, so like we did last time, we're looking for the link between these two numbers. Okay, so just think about it. You might already know what it is, but let's have a look at the shape down here. Okay, let me make it clear, this shape is not drawn to scale. As you can see, the depth is 3, so is the width. They're not the same, I know, but it's not drawn to scale. Okay. So let's work out the scale factor for the length. Well, this side corresponds to this side, and that's times 3. Let's check the other sides correspond. So this side to this side, yeah, times by 3. So the scale factor for length is times by 3. Okay, let's work out the volume. So this one is 1 times 3 times 3, which is 9 centimetres cubed. Okay, and let's have a look at this one. So 9 times 9 times 3, well 9 times 9 is 81, and then 81 times 3 is 243 centimetres cubed. Okay, so let's have a look then. So to work out now, we need to figure out what we've multiplied by to get from 9 to 243. So you would do 243 divided by 9, which I think is 27. I'm actually going to check on my calculator. Divided by 20, I just said 27. 243 divided by 9 is 243 divided by 9. I'm only human. Right, 27. I was right. Okay, so the scale factor for volume is times by 27. Okay, so we're looking again for the link between these two numbers. I'm hoping that you figured out that because area was squared, volume is cubed. Okay, so 2 cubed is 8, 3 cubed is 27. Okay, so as we did last time, I want you to copy out these two examples. Okay, I'm going to write something by here and you're going to copy that down as well. Okay, so pause the video once I've written out this little caption and then you can copy it out. Okay, so hopefully you've written the example down. I'm going to whiz through two questions like I did last time. One where we have to work out the volume and the other one where we know the volumes and we have to work out a missing length. So here's the first question. So below are two similar pentagonal prisms. So they're pentagonal prisms because their faces are pentagons. And if you imagine cutting one right down the middle here, you'd still see a pentagon, and that's what makes it a prism, okay? So it says, the volume of prism A is 15 centimetres cubed. Work out the volume of prism B. Okay, so what information I've got already is that I know the two lengths. So I'm going to work out the scale factor for the length. And to do that, I would do 9 divided by 3, which is 3. So this, for the sides, it's 3 times bigger. So that now what I have to work out is the scale factor for volume. Okay, so I cube 3. Okay, it's not 3 times 3. Cubing 3 is 3 times 3 times 3. Okay, which is 27. Okay, so the volume of this shape is 27 times bigger than the volume of this shape. Okay, so what I would need to do now is I know the volume of prism A is 15, so it's 15 times by 27. Now I don't mind if you want to today use calculators to work some of these answers out. Okay, and we get an answer of 405 centimetres cubed. Okay, right, the next one is doing the reverse. Okay, and if you remember rightly from last time, I said the reverse of when you know the area scale factor, you would square root. Okay, so hopefully you've figured out if we're going to do the reverse of the volume scale factor, we're going to, and I hope you're all saying out loud, cube root. Okay, so we know the two volumes. So the volume of this bucket is 1,000. The volume of the bigger bucket is 8,000. So we're going to do scale factor of the volume is 8,000 divided by 1,000, which is just 8. Okay, so you multiply the volume by 8 to get this bucket. Okay, the scale factor for length now would be the cube root of 8. So one number multiplied by itself 3 times gives you the answer of 8. Well, it's 2. 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. Okay, so this length is twice as big as this one. So all I need to do is 20 times 2, which is 40 centimetres. Okay, so hope that makes sense. Hopefully it does after last lesson as well. You've got a worksheet to go through, okay, to make your way through now. And if you do finish that before the end of the lesson, there were 2 worksheets from last lesson. Maybe you could make sure that you finished the other worksheet as well. Okay, so make sure everything's up to date, and remember you are going to be having your assessment on this on Friday. Okay, any problems, just drop me a message on Google Classroom over the next couple of days if you want to clear anything up. Okay, I'm going to make sure all this works on Google Classroom. These videos are on Google Classroom as well, so that you can use them to revise from. Okay, take care everyone, see you soon, bye.